over to Senator Frist, let me mention these two things. First, the One campaign is driven not so much by a program as it is by passion. The passion of people who care about someone other than themselves. And I've seen it in the staff. I've never seen a group of people more dedicated to a cause than I have the One staff. They're a remarkable group of people. What an honor and a privilege to travel with them halfway around the world and to see their dedication. And through extraordinary efforts on their part, we are seeing maximum potential actually being realized. And I want to commend them because I know most of them have the talents that they could put to work in the private sector and make an extraordinary amount of money. And I probably shouldn't say this because they may start thinking about that. Maybe they could do that. But instead, they're giving themselves to a cause greater than their own personal kingdom and fiefdom. And the passion that drives the One campaign is a passion of people that work within it. And it's so refreshing to see that. The second thing that occurs to me is that so many relief efforts are merely a transfer of money from people who have something to people who don't have something. And that's okay. But it's the classic giving a fish. The One campaign is not a transfer of resource. The One campaign is about transforming the future of someone by empowering them to be able to have sustainable resources that they can reproduce and pass on to their children. In Rwanda, the average person lives on less than about $1 a day. And when we think about that, most of us think we will spend more than that dropping coins in a tip jar at Starbucks than we will on what they have to live on every single day. I'm also reminded that we have so many blessings in this country. And with those blessings, God expects us to do something with them other than simply enjoy them for ourselves. John Kasich, former congressman from Ohio, John Podesta, and I went to some homes in Rwanda and visited with people who lived the life that I've just described to you, a life of poverty. We went to one particular home. It was a young lady, 19 years old, her younger brother, who's 15. They live alone, they're orphans, orphaned because of the genocide. And the young lady, we asked her, what's your dream? What is it you'd like to do? And I think about how many young American females we might ask that to, and they'd say, you know, I want to be rich, I want to be famous, I want to hang out with Britney Spears. Might they want to do that? I don't know. But maybe that's what they would say. Here's what she said. She said, one day I want to own a sewing machine so I can make things on a sewing machine. And I thought, here her ambition in life is something so simple, but for her it would be a profound advancement of the quality of life that she was living. And as John Kasich and John Podesta and I walked out of that home, and again, there were no cameras, no press. It wasn't about trying to bring attention to that we were there. It was about trying for us to understand what was happening in their lives. As we walked away, I said to John Kasich, when I get back to the United States, I will not be complaining about my electric bill because I have something they didn't have in that little dirt floor home. I have electricity. I'm not going to complain about my water bill because I don't have to walk 2.5 miles with a big yellow 5-gallon jug to get water out of a community well. And I'm not going to complain about the cost of gasoline. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But I won't complain even about the cost of gasoline because I have a car and I don't have to walk everywhere I go miles and miles and miles. And we all went away saying, we have so much. Others have so little. Somehow, we've got to be able to connect the two. The One campaign is doing just that, and doing it with remarkable, amazing, and life-changing efficiency and accountability. I want to say Dr. Frist and Senator Frist, because his role as a senator has been instrumental in making these programs happen, but I think it's his heart as a physician that has given him the understanding of why it's so important. From the depths of my heart, thank you for the leadership you provided. stepping up and sometimes taking some criticism for being a part of a relief effort, as if Republicans aren't supposed to care about people. Thank you for showing that not only are we supposed to, but your leadership has given us all a sense of purpose and direction, and I thank you so much, and thanks to your leadership in the One Vote 08 campaign. Thank you very much.
Thank you all.